All right, and I guess you can classify this as one of my first Halloween themed videos on this channel. And we're going to be talking about Hocus Pocus. I guess you could say, arguably, I guess you could say, the first movie that comes to people's mind when the holiday of Halloween comes up in conversation. Now, it is debatable whether it's, Hocus Pocus or The Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween Town, and so many others. But for this particular video, I want to be completely honest. I have not sat down and watched Hocus Pocus from beginning to end. Now, keep in mind, during the month of October, if I'm channel flipping and I get past ABC Family, which is apparently freeform, I was not aware of the change. Just goes to show you how often I actually sit down and watch television or internet TV. I'm usually watching YouTube or just watching DVDs or whatever. I watch bits and pieces of Hocus Pocus, but I think it's probably been over 10 years since I've watched the entire film in one sitting. I feel like during the month of October, I've watched the entire movie, but in different pieces and different times. But I am probably going to sit down and watch it this week. I'm definitely going to sit down this week, watch it all the way through, just to see how it holds up. I mean, it is not October without Michael Jackson's Thriller, or I Put a Spell on You playing in my car, in a store I'm walking in during the month of October. But we're celebrating 25 years. This movie came out when I was maybe when did it come out? Did it come out in October? Yeah, well, I forgot the exact date, but in any case, I was maybe 2 years old when it came out, and obviously I grew up watching it. I didn't even know it was a Disney movie. I didn't even know. I mean, I just knew when it came on, I watched it as a kid every October, whether it be when I was at home or elementary school. The teacher would pop in the VHS. Yes, I said VHS, and we'd watch it. But on Freeform, had the special last night, and I believe it was hosted by High School Musical's Vanessa Hudgens and Jordan Fisher. I believe he was on Dancing with the Stars. He had a reoccurring role on that Disney show, Liv and Maddie. I IMDb'd him before I came up on here, and I do believe he actually played a role in Grease Live. Very talented singer. So basically, it makes sense to have the hosts be Disney stars because, well, Hocus Pocus. Now, when I heard about this event a few weeks ago, I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. I mean, being, somebody that grew up with the movie, I wouldn't have been against just seeing the stars of the film in like interview style, seeing clips of the movie, talking about, how the movie came together, what they've done since the movie. But I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what I watched. When I watched this thing, I didn't even get through the whole thing. I'm not going to lie. I think I quit watching after like 20 some minutes. I mean, in terms of watching it consecutively after the 20-minute mark, I kept flipping back and forth between stations on Xfinity because I was just trying to see the Sanderson sisters. I was waiting for them to pop up, and not to mention the kids as well. I mean, I'm actually looking at an article which I'll link in the description below. Freeform celebrates 25 years of Hocus Pocus and its gay legacy, and that's the title of it. And I was taken aback because I like I said, I haven't watched the movie in its entirety at one time in over 10 years, but I don't remember there being, like gay characters or drag characters in it. I could be wrong because, again, I haven't watched it since I was young, but I don't really remember that being the focus of the film. I just remembered the only sexual thing was being, a virgin had to light the candle, and there were some adult jokes in the movie. And if I'm not mistaken, Kenny Ortega, the director, is actually hang on, did I say that right? Kenny Ortega, he's actually gay. But once again, I really didn't think of that while watching the movie. I mean, but I'm reading the article here. Once again, I'm going to put a link in the description so you can watch it yourself. But apparently, there was like some guy, because what was it? RuPaul's Drag Race had a costume contest with the judges Sharon Osbourne, Kelly Osbourne, Margaret Cho. The lineup saw a few drag tributes to the film. I didn't know what I was watching, y'all. Like, again, like, before going any further this video or in the comments, no, this isn't me being homophobic or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, when I watch Hocus Pocus, I never thought of that. Like, that's not something that came to my mind. And I went on Twitter just to kind of get some thoughts about what was going on, because I'm like, well, I sat down and watched it. I'm like, did I miss like a, like the BET Awards? Did I miss like a red carpet event talking about a brief breakdown about what is going on during the award show? But no, I mean, there are a bunch of bands and stuff playing. Like I said, I'm 27. I don't really catch up with this music, so I don't know what's going on. Like, I understand Vanessa Hudgens singing because it's freaking Vanessa Hudgens, man. Jordan Fisher, he did a tune. If I'm not mistaken, was that the same song that the guy in the movie sang? When the Sanderson sisters did I Put a Spell on You, it was the guy leading the band. Yeah, he was the guy in the band with like the skeleton face paint. And it was a song, I forgot what it was. But I think I Put a Spell on You was mentioned in that song he sang. So there's that. But yeah, I went on Twitter and a lot of people were like, I'm only watching for the Sanderson sisters. What's going on here? And then a bunch of people were saying the same thing. It's like 25th anniversary. I thought they should have just done like a panel, an interview style with the stars. Kenny, of course, because he directed the film. We didn't need all this. I believe that the Sanderson sisters had a tribute by Dove Cameron, Sophia Carson, and Jordan Sparks. They actually played the Sanderson sisters. Yeah, it was alright, but I wanted the real thing. I mean, damn. I didn't know what to say, so I can't wait until it actually is Sunday when I'm recording this. I can't wait to see like recaps online and articles just to get people's thoughts on it, but it just wasn't what I was expecting. I mean, it was definitely geared towards a younger audience, but I mean, it's 25 years. You would think it would kind of be focused towards the OG audience, the people that were kids when the movie came out. But it was great seeing the kids, there. We saw all the witches, well, in their human personas, if you will. But, man, I was not expecting this. And I actually did see a couple tweets like, man, I'm changing my channel. It's like, this is like some political statement thing rather than a tribute to Hocus Pocus. But, I mean, let me just wrap things up. I wasn't expecting this in terms of what we got. Like I said, I'm just going to watch the movie this week and call it a holiday. But let me know your thoughts. Did you end up watching the Hocus Pocus anniversary? If you watch it all the way through, unlike me, let me know what you thought. Like, once again, I mean, I did not expect this. This was not what I was looking for when I clicked on the free form on my Xfinity channel, but it's all good. I mean, hey, what's the article say? This year marks the 25th anniversary of Hocus Pocus, and the cast and crew reunited to give the film's devoted fans a big gay TV special. So I'm guessing that the focus of this special was to focus on the big portion of the fan base who are gay and do the drag queen tributes to the characters. So basically that's what it was about. So I was unaware. If I would have seen this article before, because this article was published on October the 20th, which was yesterday, a couple hours before the actual special, I would have known what it was, gunning for. But yeah, I did not expect this. But yeah, it's all good. I mean, like, it wasn't what I was expecting. I do agree with a lot of people that this definitely would have worked better in terms of just an interview. Like, I know they put out like apparently like a 25th anniversary special edition of the film. I actually saw it I went to Target tonight too, or last night, but I didn't really see anything on the back in terms of specials that would have been like in-depth interviews, because I'm never been a fan of, hey, I got a DVD or a Blu-ray of a film, but then they're bringing out an anniversary edition. But the anniversary edition doesn't have any special features that aren't on the pre-release versions of it. Like if you're bringing out like a 25th, a 30th, 15th, 10th anniversary or something, you should definitely have more behind the scene featurettes or current interviews with the cast just to kind of reflect back on the film. So yeah, but let me know your thoughts on this, and I will talk to you all soon.